Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, the food experience is back. And this time, I'm going to try it one more time. I'm going to try to perfect the chili recipe I've been working on. I've been adding flour and masa harina to maybe thicken up the chili, but it always ends up having kind of a floury taste to it. So, I'm going to try it this time without that. I'm going to go with the old traditional slow cook method. I believe that's going to work better. So let's go ahead and get started. First, I'm going to go ahead and prep some veggies, and let's do it. All right, let's first start with an onion. I'm going to cut off the top and the bottom, put it on its side, cut it in half, give it a little bit of a peel. This one has some green, so I'm going to peel it off a little bit more, take off a little bit of the onion, get rid of that green stuff. There we go. And then the other half, same thing. I'm looking to get around a half a cup of onions, so that should be okay. And next I'm going to go ahead and chop it a few times, makes it easier on the food processor. There we go. And I'm going to use a couple garlic cloves. This is a shout out to Bob Shorkey. He always tells me quit wasting my veggies. So I kept this around since last week. So there you go, Bob. I'm going to follow your advice. Just being silly here, but at the same time, I know he's right. So all right, let's go ahead and peel these a little bit. All right, I got the Master Prep Pro by Ninja. Love this machine. It is such a time saver, I'll tell you what. Just go ahead and throw my veggies in. I think that's probably enough onions. Got my carrots and the garlic. There we go. Little piece tried to get away. Put the bullet motor on and let's let her rip. Going to push it down a little bit so it's able to chop it up a little more fine. I don't want to puree it, but I definitely want it fine. Here we go. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and remove the nasty, nasty blade. Don't touch these things. And I'm looking for, well, it was a third a cup of onions, but I added carrots and garlic, so it could be a little bit more. Yeah, and that's about a half a cup right there. That should be all right. Time to get things going with the Instant Pot. Let's go ahead and open it up. Gonna go ahead and add my veggies. I also need a cup of water. Let me measure that out. There we go. Then I'm going to use a third a cup of tomato sauce. All right, that's about a third a cup of tomato sauce going in. I'm also going to use a teaspoon of mustard. Add a few dashes of Worcestershire sauce. Going to use a tablespoon of brown sugar. 2 tablespoons of chili powder. A teaspoon of ground cumin. A half a teaspoon of celery salt. A teaspoon of cayenne red pepper. An unmeasured amount of oakwood smoked pepper. Black pepper, of course. And some Himalayan pink salt. Now I'm going to go ahead and give everything a stir, make sure everything's mixed in properly. Next I'm going to add a pound and a half of 85-15 beef. Next I'm going to use a wooden spoon and break up the beef. All the different smells I'm getting from all the different ingredients. Pretty cool. But this is definitely going to make the meat cook, and it's going to be a lot more tender this way instead of browning the meat first. kind of a little unknown secret because a lot of people don't know this. See if I could show you what I'm working with here, but everything is definitely well mixed together right there. Let's go ahead and put the top back on, close it up, make sure it's on natural release, and I'm going to set it for pressure cook for about 18 minutes. And normal pressure. Well, normal high pressure, I guess you could say. All right, so the 18 minutes pressure cooking has gone on. I've let it sit for 15 minutes, doing a kind of natural release. Now I'm going to do a quick release of the pressure. I always like to use a oven mitt because it could shoot out some pretty hot steam. So here we go. All right, waiting for the little pin to drop. Go ahead and open her up. Give a nice stir. Want to try to make it a little bit more crumbled. Tell you one thing, it sure smells pretty good. Definitely a little bit watery still, but not too bad. It's actually pretty thick. See if I could show you. Very meaty. Here's what we're looking at so far. Hopefully you could see that. Nice meaty chili, right? See if I get a taste of it. That's going to be hot. I could see it already steaming. Yeah, it's tasting pretty good. I'm trying to think what it needs. I'm thinking a little bit more black pepper. And I'm actually going to throw in just a tad of onion powder in there. There we go. You kind of develop these things as you go along. Give it another stir. And another quick taste. Oh yeah, nice and hot, piping hot. That's pretty darn good. All right, wait a second. I know what it's missing. It's missing some heat. Definitely missing some heat. All right, I got just the solution. I'm going to add some dumpster fire. I was toying around with the idea of adding some reapers in there, but this stuff has reapers, scorpion peppers, ghost peppers, habanero. It's got like a bunch of different peppers in there, you know? So let's go ahead and add a tablespoon. That ought to do it. Definitely going to write that down on my recipe card. Let's go ahead and stir it in and give it another taste. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, that has a little bit more spiciness to it. Now, it's still not super hot. Not by any means. I could certainly add some more. But I could tell a big difference already. So I'm going to leave it at that. Now I'm going to go ahead and set it for cancel and then slow cook. And I am going to set it for 6 hours. There we go. Going to put the lid back on. Leave it on release because I don't want any pressure to build up. And there we go. It's on a 6-hour slow cook. I'll see you guys back again once it's finished. All right, everybody, the chili is almost done. It's been going for almost 6 hours. It says I got 52 minutes left, and in this time, I'm going to prepare some other stuff. So I'm going to be making some chili cheese fries with these fries right here. I'm also going to make a bowl of chili, and I'm also going to cook a burger. So that way I could try it in different, 3 different formats. I think that would be pretty cool. Chili's looking good. I can show you what it's looking like already. Man, I've been testing it like every half hour. Let's give it another stir. Boy, that smells so good and hearty. Let's go ahead and do a taste test. Let me show you how thick it is. It is super thick. It's hard to tell really from the camera, but it's good. It's really good. Here's what we're looking at right now. It is piping hot, slow cooking for 6 hours. All right, here we go. Oh, yeah. Hot. Definitely hot. It's like the perfect chili taste. I can't even explain it. It's got a good amount of heat from that dumpster fire I put in there. But I could taste the garlic and the onions that I put in there. The carrot added its own little flavor, but it's not really dominant. You don't really taste it. All the other spices, the cumin, the pepper, the salt, the celery salt, the mustard. I mean, it all played a role into making this chili. And boy, does it taste good. It's going to be excellent on the burger, on the fries. And I can already tell it's a good bowl chili as well. All right, so let's go ahead and put the lid back on. There we go. And we're going to get the fries going. I don't want to make too many fries because I'm going to have a lot of food to eat. And kind of doing it as just a test anyways, you know? So we're going to lay out a decent amount of fries, but not too many. So they don't have air frying instructions on these bags, but it's supposed to go to 425. I've heated the air fryer up to 425. And normally it would take, let's see, how long here? 18 to 22 minutes. I bet you in the air fryer it's done in less than 10. Okay, it's been about 7 minutes. Let's go ahead and check the fries. Oh yeah, that was more than enough. Air fryer cooks them so much faster than the regular oven. That's for sure. Some of them are a little well done at the edges, but they definitely came out nice and crispy. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and fold this up. Hopefully that keeps them a little bit warm. And time to move on to the next step. We're going to cook a burger in the air fryer. I already went ahead and seasoned a burger patty ahead of time. I used a combination of different spices. I'll go ahead and list everything for this recipe, the chili recipe, and what I did to make the seasoning for the burger in the description down below to make it easy for you guys, right? Because I think this is going to be a total winner. All right, let's go ahead and throw the burger in. It should take about, I don't know, 8 to 10 minutes in the air fryer at around 400 degrees. So let's go ahead and do that. Before I put the burger in the air fryer, I'm going to go ahead and spray it with a little bit of olive oil. It'll help keep the juices in. Let's go ahead and turn it over and get the other side as well. There we go. And time to throw it in the air fryer. Let's do it. All right, I just went ahead and flipped the burger. That way it's cooked evenly on both sides. And I also got an array of cheese and onions that I prepared. One cheese is going to be for a bowl of chili. The other is going to be for chili fries. And I also decided, why not make it a bacon chili cheeseburger? I got 3 strips of super thick bacon from the butcher. I'm going to wait for the burger to cook, wrap it up, and then cook the bacon. I kind of got to do it this way because I have a very small kitchen and I have to improvise, you know? So I'm making the best of what I can with what I got. That's what's up. If you have a small kitchen, you don't have a stove or any built-in appliances, this air fryer is perfect. Instant Pot is also perfect to go with everything. I also got a small burner here with a pan. I made do with what I got. Okay, the time is up for the burger. So let's go ahead and check it out. And let's see what we're looking at. Oh yeah, 168. And just so you can see, here's what the burger looks like. This looks delicious. Definitely is a little bit smaller than the buns. I got those super big buns. Should have just got regular size. But I'm going to go ahead and put a slice of American cheese on it while it's really hot. Get the cheese all nice and melted. Now we're going to go ahead and get some bacon going. I'm also going to go ahead and top it with a bunch of onions. And when the chili gets on there, it's definitely going to melt the rest of this thing. The top of the bun is an onion type of bun. I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of mustard on there. I like mustard and chili. It's a good combination, you know? All right, the bacon is done. Here's what it looks like. Gonna go ahead and separate the bacon in half. Oh yeah, that's what I'm looking at so far. This is going to be a nice big burger here. Chili's almost done, says 15 minutes, but you know what? I'm going to go ahead and stop it now. I've been waiting all day and I'm like starving. Let's go ahead and pop the top. Give it a final stir. Yeah, everything looks pretty groovy, I'll tell you what. Most of the meat's broken up really super fine. Here's kind of what it looks like. Definitely nice and thick. It's really hard to see from that perspective, but definitely super thick. Next thing to do is I'm going to make a bowl of chili, okay? We're going to start there. All right, got me a nice bowl of chili. I don't have any ceramic bowls that are clean right now. This plastic one ought to work just fine. And I'm going to go ahead and garnish it with some fresh onions. That ought to work. And then go ahead and top it with some cheddar cheese. Yum. Now let's turn this burger into a chili burger. Here we go. Oh yeah. And it's going to be a messy chili burger at that. Check that out. That's what I'm looking at. Go ahead and put the bun on top. All right, got the fries out. And let's turn them into chili cheese fries. That's what we're looking at right now. Oh yeah, looks good. Let's go ahead and throw some onions on there. There we go with the onions. And now time to load it up with some cheese. That's what I'm talking about. You know, I might just top some more chili on top, and that'll make the cheese melt. Can never have too much chili in chili cheese fries, tell you what. There we go. Ain't that nifty. Alright, so laid out in front of me, I got the bowl of chili, the chili cheese fries, and the chili cheeseburger. Don't know if I could exactly eat all this food, but it sure does look good. The cheese is starting to melt into the chili. Let's go ahead and give it a little bit of a stir with the onions. Oh yeah, that's looking great. That's looking really good, folks. Super thick too, especially with the cheese. So let's go ahead and try this. Yum. This is a heck of a good bowl chili with cheese and onions. The consistency is perfect, the way I like it. Look at that cheese though, huh? So good. Has a little bit of heat from the dumpster fire seasoning, but not too much, you know, not overkill. Let's go ahead and sample the chili cheese fries. Oh, that's a winner. That is definitely a winner. Those are some good chili cheese fries. Now it's time to sample this burger. Boy, this is a big burger. Wow, that is a dang good burger, folks. Definitely a nice thick burger. The way I seasoned it with the chili, just coming together perfectly. Definitely very hearty, savory. That dumpster fire, man, it's creeping up. I'm getting some good legitimate heat in my mouth. So, yeah, go check out Dumpster Fire at hellfireandfury.com. It's a great seasoning. It offers a good amount of heat. You can mix it in with whatever dishes you are making. You can put it on pizza, put it on pasta, soups, stews, just about anything. Meat. I even tried making a steak with it once. Great stuff. But this chili recipe, I think I've got it now. I only wish I had a hot dog here, because I'll tell you what right now, this chili is perfect for making some like chili cheese conies with some shredded cheddar cheese and some onions on it. Man, maybe a little strip of mustard, a bunch of this chili. It would make for an amazing coney. I'll probably come back some other time and do that, you know. But I'll tell you what, everything worked out perfectly. The chili cheese fries, chili cheese bacon cheeseburger. I don't even know what you call it, but it is all fantastic. I am so happy with the way it turned out. So definitely check in the description below for my recipe of all these things. And I think I reached 300 subscribers now. So we are going to have a giveaway, okay? I'm going to put out a giveaway video. Stay tuned for it. And what I'm probably going to do is that Carolina Reaper beef jerky that I got, that I haven't even put up the video for yet. I think I'll give away a bag of that. It's like $7 and change. I have Amazon Prime, and I can have it shipped to you. I think that would be a great first giveaway for my channel, right? So we are going to wrap it up. I hope you guys enjoyed everything I did here and the way I did it. And if you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button. What do you got to lose? Lots of more stuff in the works coming up. Generally, mostly spicy things, but then again, not always, you know? So I appreciate you all being here and tuning in and part of my channel. And definitely leave comments. I love when you guys leave comments. I can interact with you. It makes it like, you know, like a family, you know, and I like to consider you all my family. So with that said, gonna wish you all a very stellar day. Be excellent to each other. And most of all, remember me. I am KJ Andy O, your food experience host with the most. Take care, my fine folks, and I will see you next time.